Anger has been released early in Disney Speedstorm. That's right, everyone. It's about a week from when Anger is actually supposed to come out in Chapter 5 of the season tour, and yet in the shop, here we have Anger's Unlock Pack early. So in today's video, we are obviously going to be unlocking Anger right now. We're going to upgrade Anger, open a ton of his boxes, and see how good this brand new character in Disney Speedstorm actually is, because from what I've seen and what I've heard and what I know about Anger so far, he might be the best Inside Out character, and so we're really going to put him to the test. Alright, our shop has finally refreshed and we have the Anger Season box right here, and we also have 18 box tokens, so we're going to spend them all on Anger, just go all in, see how many shards we can get, see if we can unlock his epic crew member, the whole deal. I'm really excited to see that. Unfortunately, Anger doesn't have a star up pack like the other characters, like Disgust star up pack is still in my shop. It doesn't seem like Anger has that same offer, even though all of the other Inside Out characters did, which kind of sucks because I was hoping to buy that to get some extra shards for Anger, but that's okay. We're just gonna go right through. It says Calhoun season box, which is very interesting because this is obviously not Calhoun, but it is. All the drop rates seem to be fine. 20% chance to get Anger, which, you know, isn't the highest. I wish the drop rates were a little bit higher for these season boxes, but, you know, I'm not going to complain. It definitely is weird that it says Calhoun season box. 2 boxes in, though, no Anger shards yet. Man, these boxes are rough. Meg shards, again, not really something that I'm needing right now. 2 Angry Riley, which is nice, you know. Hopefully we can unlock a 7 crew member, and 2 Anger. There we go. We need those kind of boxes. Anger shards and Angry Riley shards as well. Helicopter pilot right there. Bing Bong, Jangles the Clown. Decent box. Again, Anger shards is really what we're looking for. Angry Riley's nice too. If I could unlock Angry Riley, that'd be pretty cool. But Anger shards is really the big draw here. And we've only gotten 2 so far. Not very lucky today. This is our 8th box and we've gotten 2 shards so far. So hopefully the drop rates gets a little higher. Nothing there. A lot of just general crew shards for Inside Out, which is always nice. But again, 8 boxes in and only 2 Anger shards. Like, we've gotten more epic crew shards, which is just really unlucky. Let's see what else. What else are we getting? Frank and Dave, Jordan, Bing Bong. Again, not really things I need. There we go. There's Anger. 2 Anger shards, 5 Bing Bong, 10 Frank and Dave. We only have 20 Anger shards, which I wish I had more. I wish his star up pack was available. I really do. 3 Angry Riley. There we go. So Angry Riley's unlocked. Now I just want Anger shards. There's no point in getting Angry Riley shards anymore. Just Anger shards. Man, even with a 20% drop chance, and you get 3 rolls because you get 3 things from each box. So it's a 20% chance each time. Even with all of that, still not a lot of Anger shards, which is very disappointing. There we go. There's a few more. 2 more. The drops of 2 really do hurt. I think if season boxes, like, because all the crew members, except for the epic crew member, all the crew members are 5 to 10 shards. I think if the racer shards were 5 to 10 shards, that would be significantly better. Because right now, the rate at which we're getting shards, I mean, like you can see, 18 boxes, I feel like should net me a few more shards than this. And again, a lot of it isn't even necessarily the volume of shards. Like, yes, it'd be nice to pull more Anger shards, but it's the fact that every time I do pull shards, it's 2 instead of, 5 to 10. Because, like, yes, technically it is 2 to 10, but, like, I think I've pulled 10 shards for a character from a season box once since the split season boxes, and it's been, like, 3 seasons since then. But there you go. There's all my Anger boxes used up. Let's go back and start upgrading Anger, and now we can actually see how powerful he is in game. So if we sort by level here, Anger is obviously going to be at the bottom, but we should be able to upgrade him pretty far with these 20 shards. Let's see how high we can take him. Level 10, and we still have 19 shards left, so we should be able to get him to 2 stars, I think, right? Actually, no, we might not be able to get him to 2 stars, which is really going to suck because then we don't get his unique skill. Yeah, Anger is at level 19 with 1 out of 3. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up some Anger boxes and see how high we can get him from this. I only need to draw Anger shards one more time, so hopefully it shouldn't take... Yeah, there we go. just enough shards to get Anger at 2 stars. Racer star up there, you can see Anger is 2 stars. Very, very happy about that. And now we can equip a crew member. Obviously, we're going to be using his epic crew member. It's always the way to go. Alright, now what I really want to do to put Anger to the test is head over to the limited events, and we have Riley's Mine Cup right here. Now, if we take a look at the leaderboard, there is an Anger who's level 50, which is absolutely insane. An Ultimate Champion Anger at level 50 this early in the season is ridiculous, in my opinion. So that's insane, but ignoring that, it's mostly Joys on the leaderboard. There's pretty much nobody else. In fact, it's 99 Joys and the 1 Anger. And so a lot of these Joys are also, level 35 or whatever. My Anger is level 20. So we're going to see if a level 20 Anger can even stand a chance in this cup, if he even has an attempt at getting into the top 10%. And I think if I can get into, the top 10 or 20%, that'll really show that Anger is a strong character. Because performing under-leveled in these cups is not easy at all. A lot of people, even free-to-play players, can get their disgusts and fears up to level, 20 or 30 by now, because they give out so many free fear shards, in the season tour in the past. There's fear shards everywhere, and there's not really the same treatment for disgust. So, fear, and then, of course, people who purchase the golden pass obviously have Joy unlocked, and Joy, out of the 3 original Inside Out characters that were released, Disgust, Fear, and Joy is definitely the best of those 3 in my opinion. Her top speed is considerably higher than both of the other characters. She's a speedster, which recently just got buffed. Her unique abilities are solid, but it really just does come down to top speed. Anger actually does have the highest top speed of the 4 Inside Out characters released so far. Anxiety and Ennui might be higher. I don't think Disgust, based off of what not Disgust, I don't think Sadness, based off of what we've seen from her, is going to be quite as high as some of the other characters. But we'll have to see. Okay, activate our shield right there. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it with Anger. We'll see. He definitely feels pretty clunky at level 20. I might invest a little bit more into his season box to see if we can get him a little bit higher, but for now, let's see where that puts us at. Okay, that puts us in the top 30%, which isn't bad. Rank 3,265. I don't know if that's at the bottom of 30. I don't know if we're one position away from top 10%. But taking a look at the leaderboard, I think he's definitely punching above his weight. I mean, you can see everyone around me is level 30 for the most part. There's a level 25 Fear, there's level 25 Joy, but there's no one who's level 20. There's a few lower level characters actually this Joy, but for the most part, Anger is punching above his weight. Obviously a lot of individual skill does come into it, but we're going to try again. We're going to do one more race, I think, with level 20 before I decide to upgrade or not, but I'm pretty happy with that performance for now. Definitely a solid effort from Anger. But let's see if we can get a little bit higher. We're going to activate our manual boost and stun that person right there. Keeping our boost as high as possible is really what this comes down to, and I think Anger actually isn't as good in the Riley Mine Cup as he's going to be in actual game modes, because Joy really does have an advantage, because Joy's getting her manual boost from boost pads, and the boost pads are here regardless. They're always on the track. You can plan out a route to hit as many boost pads as possible. Anger, however, gets his boost from stunning people. You can't really plan out your stuns. The AI is unpredictable. The AI is slow, more importantly. The only person who I could even think about stunning right now, if you look at the mini-map, is Vanellope. And even then, Vanellope's a little far behind, so I don't really have an option to stun people. And because of that, I don't really have a way to farm manual boost, which is one of the most important parts of these cups, is trying to keep your manual boost as high as possible. And Anger has a low boost stat, and it's hard to stun people, so he really is at a disadvantage in this cup compared to Joy, which is part of the reason why I think Joy is so good. Anger, Fear, and Disgust all rely on stunning people for their manual boost. And so Joy really is the way to go in these situations, and that's why she has, 99 of the 100 top spots on the leaderboard. That plus, she's just one of the more accessible characters. But we'll see if we improved our time here, 118. I don't know if that's better or worse. Let's see. It is a little bit better, but we still have not moved up into the top 10% yet. But now you can see, again, pretty much everyone on the leaderboard near us, in front of us, or behind us is higher level than me. You know, some by 5 levels, some by 10 or 12. So Anger, honestly, I'm gonna say it. I think of the 4 Inside Out characters available, he is the best new character. I think that is pretty definitive in my opinion. His top speed is, leagues above everyone else by a couple thousand points, which is incredibly impactful, and so I'm very pleased with how strong I think Anger is. But let's open up a few more Anger boxes. I have a lot of extra tokens, and I think Anger is going to be my favorite character this season regardless, and so, we might as well invest a little. I don't know how many I'm going to do. I just want to get Anger up a couple more levels, see how we do with that. I'm willing to spend a solid amount of tokens. I got a lot of tokens this season buying the Universal Box offer. I do have a box opening coming for you guys. I mean, just to give you a little sneak peek, we have 900 Universal Box credits, so a 1,000 Universal Box opening is coming. I do have all 1,000 boxes ready. I just gotta, pull the switch, start open up universal boxes, which will be fun. We are getting really unlucky with Anger's box, and honestly, it's discouraging me from buying more. There we go. Those 4 Anger shards. Like, if we got 4 Anger shards in every box, that'd be very nice. I almost wish they had, like, a guarantee in the season boxes. I feel like maybe not 1 in every box, but 1 in every couple boxes should at least guarantee you 2 shards. Because the fact that you can go so long without getting shards, like, obviously, yes, it's a gacha box. Part of it is the gambling, but, like, man, it feels like a lot of it is the gambling. More Anger shards, good. There we go. A drop of 4 feels so much nicer than a drop of 2. Like, please make the drop rates for shards for characters 4 to 10 instead of 2 to 10, because, like, that'd be so much better if it was 8 Anger shards instead of 4. It just feels mildly bad to pull that kind of amount of shards. So hopefully they change that. Let's see, Jangles the Clown up to 3 stars. I think we're going to lower ourselves to 10,000 tokens left on the accounts. That's a pretty comfortable spot where I like to sit. There we go, 7 Anger shards in 1 box. That is what I'm talking about. That's the kind of commitment we need. Give me more of that, please. Frank and Dave, Fritz, we're down to 13,000. Let's see what else we get. Helicopter Pilot, Riley's mom, more Anger shards. There we go. 13,000 tokens left. Helicopter Pilot again. At least we're leveling up our Inside Out crew members quite a lot. I am pleased about that, I will admit. 3 more Anger shards. You love to see it. 24 to 3. Got another 500 opening. The Forgetters. 5 Anger shards. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. These are the boxes we need. We're definitely getting a lot more lucky with these boxes than we were our actual box credits, which is good. Angry Riley. I don't know. Maybe we could star up Angry Riley. That would be very cool if that was doable. We'll see. Helicopter Pilot startup. Alright, we're going to do 2 more boxes and then we're going to stop. Jangles the Clown. Riley's dad. Alright, final Anger box. Let's see what we get. Riley's dad, Fritz, and 2 more Angry Riley shards. Alright, I will take that. Let's claim those Riley dad shards. And now let's upgrade Anger some more, see how many levels we got off of that. Probably not a ton. We have 29 shards. Actually, maybe level 30. I don't think we'll get all the way to level 30, but we're going to be very close, which is good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so now we're up to level 28 with Anger. So let's go claim our top 10% that we rightfully earn, see what difference 8 levels makes in this cup. I imagine it's going to be a big difference. I think that I'll be able to score myself into the top 10% without much of a fight now. Because there's like even some joys on the leaderboard that are like level 30. We'll see. I don't think I can get a leaderboard spot with a level 28 character. I just don't think I'm good enough for that, but we'll see. And I feel like I really should be using my charge boost at the start, and I also don't know the best route for this map at all, so no idea if it's going to be good, but yeah. Anger's unique skill, again, I wish I could show it off more in this setting. It's definitely going to be better in like a team or solo environment, the actual ranked races, not so much in single player content. I do really like his charged ability, as you can see. It's basically a fire skill in front of you and behind you at the same time. You know, his normal activation, this little circle, is fun, and it's a cool gimmick, and yes, it is useful in some situations, especially considering that you can chain the stuns. But ultimately, I think his fire ability is just going to be a lot stronger in pretty much every situation, just because like the area denial you get, aerial denial is such a strong like thing in Disney Speedstorm, being able to block people off from certain sections of the track. A lot of good characters have that kind of ability, and the fire skill does that, and Anger has like the fire skill but better. Not only is it in front, but it's also behind. And it's really going to be useful in the middle of the pack if you can take advantage of both being in front and behind someone. Or, you know, maybe you stun someone in front of you with his front fire, and then you get them behind with your charged fire. I don't know. Different ways to do it. But we shaved off like 3 seconds from our time from those levels, and yep, now we are in the top 10%. Obviously not close to the leaderboard, because it is a lot of super high level joys, like level 50 and 40. Yeah, my anger's not getting up there just quite. There are a few level 34s, but again, still making that extra star level is a huge difference. I think if my anger was level 30, I could make considerable improvements, but maybe not that much. But let me know what you think of Anger in Disney Speedstorm. Personally, I think he is the best Inside Out character so far. We'll see if Sadness, Anxiety, or Ennui can top him. But in the current meta of the game, the way top speed is so important, being a heavy or like middleweight brawler like Anger is definitely going to make him a formidable opponent. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.